Paris is a city known for its glamour, restaurants, fashion, but also for its multiculturalism. It is a highly valued destination for different people coming from diverse cultures and religions. However, the shooting on the 7th of January 2015 in the office of French satirical newspaper Charlie Hebdo brought out the conflicts between two very different religions and the issue of press freedom. Islam is the second biggest religion in France, behind Roman Catholicism. With 5 to 10% of the national population, France has the largest number of Muslims in Western Europe. My goal was to find out how the locals feel the intercultural communication and how have the past events changed the general atmosphere in Paris. But firstly, it was not easy to find an English-speaking French in Paris.
She's French, she's Côte d'Ivoire, Africa. Costa Rica, and she's Spanish.
Ah, okay, so you're all from different cultures here.
The locals see Paris as a so-called salad bowl of different cultures.
Personally, I think there's a good mix. I think a lot of people like to go to different kinds of concerts, and Paris is a cultural city anyways. You've got loads of events for, black culture, Asian, Indian, all kinds. So I think it's quite good.
All people like Paris. For Paris is beautiful, for liberty, freedom, like that. Huh?
But there is still a difference between the communication in suburbs and in city center.
It depends, like in what area you live. If it's in like the suburbs of Paris, it will be a different thing. I think a lot of people they relate to each other, even though in poor area, they relate to each other, but they don't mix with the religion, but they still talk and they still help each other out, whether they're Muslim or not, or Christian or whatever. And then when you come like in the center of Paris, it's more like really cultural things like events and things like that. I think people just get to mix through socializing and going out more. Yeah.
As I learned, cultural communication in Paris on a grassroots level is quite good.
Like that's the miscommunication, is that on the like normal people we would be fine, but then at a higher level I think what all the politicians are trying to do is they're trying to they're trying to separate us. So they're using religion for that, they're using other things and events like you've mentioned.
But did the shooting in the office of Charlie Hebdo change anything?
It has changed things. I think that I was quite proud when people went out the next day and they kind of just get together. And it's on a higher level that you just see the changes, because I think between people, I think it's not that bad. I think it's the politicians that are trying to really separate us, and the fact that you had politicians there from all sides, it was really good.
This is the City Council of Paris, and even 2 months after the shooting, there are still signs that Charlie Hebdo is the honored citizen of Paris.
Overall, people see the shooting in the office of Charlie Hebdo more of a world problem and stick together in this topic.
It was not just France, because then a lot of things happened before and things happen after, in Canada and all that, and I think it's just popping everywhere, and I think the whole world should just get together and fight against terrorism.